Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we go, live and in color once again. Welcome to episode 46, y'all. Yes, sir. And this episode is very, very, very special. You know, we make history here on the Be Ready Sports podcast. And today is no different here with episode 46. Today, y'all in for a treat. Y'all used to basketball players, y'all used to football players, you guys are used to baseball players. Um, we had a lacrosse player on here, but there is another side of youth sports that a lot of you guys are not used to, and we're going to bring that to you today. So today, for the first time ever on the Be Ready Sports podcast, we're going to kick butt on the. No, I'm just kidding. We're not about to do all that. But what we are going to do is we have our first combat athlete on the podcast. Yes, I said it. We have our first combat athlete on the podcast, and to give you heads up of this wonderful gentleman here that's sitting next to me um, on the screen. You see that face there? He is excited to share his story with you guys today. But let me tell you a little bit about who he is before, because don't let that smiley, wonderful face fool you. Man, that man is lethal. That man is lethal. Um, but we have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful young man here. He's an honor roll student who's in the state on that. I mean, not the state, the National Honor Roll Society. So that's huge. That's why I had to say that first. He is a first degree black belt at only 10 years old. Um, a multi champion kickboxer. Um, this guy started at the ripe age of 4 years old. You know what I was doing at 4 years old, guys? I don't remember. But my man started his kickboxing journey, and he's a young man, also a dual sport athlete. Um, he also gets it in on the gridiron as well. I don't know how he pulls it off with that hectic schedule, but he's gonna share his story. But today, I want y'all to welcome to the Be Ready Sports podcast and our first combat athlete on the pod. Welcome, Kevin Velazquez, aka, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, the Sandman. Kevin, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
All
It's
right,
a good honor to be here.
man, it's an honor to have you on here and to interview you. I don't know if you can tell hear the excitement in my voice. Man, I've been looking forward to this since we got you on the calendar 3 months ago. I've been looking forward to this day, and we had to make it happen. So welcome to the show, Kevin. So
Thanks.
tell it. You're welcome. You're welcome. So tell everybody a little bit about you.
Well, as some people might know me, Kevin Sandman, and I love collecting, and other hobbies are football, and I'm always here to grind, and I'm always here for fighting and combat.
Yes, sir. And you pretty much know one of our past guests that was on here. Give them a disclaimer of who you know and how you got my attention to be on here.
Well, I know a guy whose name is Money Maze.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I gotta check out episode 15, man. That is an awesome episode with Mace and of Coach Javi. Those guys are really close to me. Um, they're family. So you cool with them? You cool with me? So that means Kevin. Guess what?
What?
You family too, my guy. You family too, my guy. Forever. So that's why I said it's an honor to be on here and interview my man Sadman. But before we get started, there's one thing I wanted to talk about with you. Uh, there is a rumor going around, and just wanted to get your opinion on it. There's a rumor going around that they're going to do that. Dana White and our president Donald Trump is trying to put together an event for 2026 um, at the White House to do a UFC event on the White House lawn. So, what do you think about that?
Bro, that's gonna be the coolest thing ever. On the At the White House, whoever's participating is, I don't know, bro. That's actually kind of cool. Imagine like you being on the White House lawn fighting somebody. Like you'll never think of that ever.
Yeah, yeah. Um, there is a rumored card. Um, Let me see. There is a rumored card, but it hasn't been finalized yet. But there is a rumored card that Conor McGregor is going to be on there, and I'm trying to remember who he said that um he was interested in fighting. I can't remember the guy's name. It was Michael something. Can't remember his name. But it's going to be in. Um, but because of it's at the White House, the rumors are that it's not going to be the standard. Go on Ticketmaster, purchase a ticket, or anything like that. It's going to be an exclusive event. So to get your tickets, it's not going to be easy to get. However, this is just rumors as of right now. You will be able to stream the event when they bring it out in 2026. I'm trying to find the card that's not coming up for me. So, but it's rumored to be next year around America's 250th birthday. So, it's rumored to be probably close around Independence Day that event is going to come around in 2026. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. So hopefully when we get more information, we'll share it with you guys. But I want to, since you're in that combat sport world, I wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah,
So, so yeah, I think that's going to be a pretty cool event. Um, so Kevin, not Kevin, Sandman, the Sandman. Let's tell everybody a little bit about you. All right. So, what do you prefer? Offense or defense?
defense
Defense, and why
all day.
defense?
First of all, I'm really good at it. Like in some of my videos, I go like dodging those punches.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, it's best to hit and not get hit, right?
Yeah.
And go like this real quick. Go like this real quick. Y'all don't see any scars on that face, right? So that means that defense is top notch. That defense is top notch right there. All right. So, what are your biggest strengths as a fighter? Like, what are the things that you're good at?
I'm good at striking and punching and moving, like I said, for the defense. I'm really good at doing that. Us. Um,
Do it
and
one more time. 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 For the guys in the back that couldn't see it. One more time. Yes, sir. My man. My man. My man. So,
Yeah.
so my bad to get you off off your train of thought. So tell them a little bit more about your strengths as a fighter.
Well, when it comes to striking, um, nobody likes getting kicked in the face. Nobody. But I, for some reason, punching seems better.
You mean by getting punched in the face or punching somebody else in the face?
Oh no, punching somebody else in the face. It hurts
Oh,
more when you get punched in the face.
okay. I just have to clarify for the guys in the back, so before they be like, "What is he talking about? He'd rather get punched in the face than it." Oh, no, no, no. All right. So you've been fighting for a pretty long time. Um, so
Mhm.
so how did you get started in kickboxing?
Well, it was a thing where my parents wanted me to learn self defense and more discipline, and yeah, they wanted me to put me in karate or Krav Maga, as I should prefer, to show a better, how do I say this, another level of myself, because they never knew this was gonna happen, any of that was gonna happen. All they knew was just, we want you here to be disciplined and to learn self defense and know how to defend yourself in very bad situations. This wasn't for national champion, to back state champion. That would be nice, but they never thought of that.
Hmm.
So yeah.
But it's pretty cool that you elevated yourself to that point, which we'll get into shortly
Hmm.
about that. So you started at the tender age of 4.
Hmm.
Um, um, in your journey. So how was those beginning years from like 4, 5, and 6? How was those beginning years for you?
Really hard, because it's not like I am now training every day doing that. I didn't even know what I was even doing. I was just a kid, another one of those kids where they say, "Go, this is good for you. We're gonna push you in, and let's see how you do." And I was just there, hiya hiya, just doing what they told me.
My man said, "Hiya, hiya." And it's pretty cool. You're a pretty cool guy, man. Pretty cool guy. Say hiya. All right. So what do you do? Do you so starting off? It was pretty tough at the start, but when did it start getting easier for you?
Once I started training, and also once saw, because the number one thing that you have to have in anything that you do, it could be uh, anything, is obsession and love. Once you figure out that you love the sport, and once you know you have hearts and you have the audacity to go do it, that's when you know it gets easy. But also, the competition's never going to get easier and easier. It's always going to get harder and harder, which means you're going to have to train always harder and harder every day just to at least meet their level. But if you want to go past, you got to keep training more than they do, keep running more than they do, keep going more than they do. Always.
Man, keep educating them, man. Keep educating them. Keep educating. My man spitting knowledge. I hope y'all keeping those receipts. Uh, yeah, yeah, hope, yeah, yeah. We would love to see the Sandman in at the UFC when he becomes a pro. As an You don't have to wait to an adult. He can go pro as this sport is different than all the others. In combat sports, you can become a pro at the young age of 15. It just whenever you're ready. So
Yeah.
whenever he and his camp feels he's ready, he'll go pro. This is Enrique, the father of my main man Kason, um, who was our first footballer on here, soccer player who's all world too. And you guys in sports have one thing in common: y'all get the best, the coolest trophies. You guys get the coolest trophy. Remember in the intro, you saw that young man holding that huge cup in the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Kason. That's Enrique's dad. That's giving you that shout out right there. So, and you can also watch him on episode 4, and they've been, following us ever since. So, those guys are very dear to my heart. Those two. So are you. Like I said, you family now. So let's get back to your journey. Um, let's get let's get back to your journey. My co-host keeps me on track because I kind of veer off sometimes. He was like, okay, coach, let's get right back in. Let's get right back in. Um, so, so around 7 years old, things started getting easier for you. You started training harder. You start training harder. Um, so, so as we stated in the intro, now at 10 years old, you became a first degree black belt. So let's talk about so tell everybody the journey from 7, um, because to the journey up to where you're at now as a first degree black belt.
Well, at 7, there was the reason why I always started training more in general. It wasn't that I wanted to be a national champion. It wasn't that I wanted to be a state champion. But I didn't even know that existed. First of all, when I was 7 doing karate. But there was this girl named um man so long ago. V- Man, it started with a V. I remember that. And she was like my height at 7 years old. Really tall
Hmm.
and would always beat me up. Always, every day. I'm like, come home beat up. I'll come home tearing. Like, man, how do I get better? And my dad's like, you gotta train. Yeah. And I've been training, and that's how I've been getting new levels all the way leading up to my black belt. The competitions, the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, like they always say, and all the fights and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool, man. And shout out to well, your name will come to him later, but shout out to the young lady that got the
Yeah.
Sandman motivated. Um, here's a funny story, Sandman. You're not the only one who got better because of a girl kicked their butt. Um, I think I was about 9. I think I was about 9 years old. Um, I was a green belt at the time. I'm in jujitsu, and we were doing. It was a sparring day. You get in a circle, everybody do their sparring, and they had me spar against. I think she was about 12, 13 at the time. And I was like, I don't want to spar against her. I was like, I don't want to hurt no girl. You have that type of attitude. And it was like, man, get out there on the mat. So I got on the mat, and of course, I'm not doing anything. I'm just staying back, going around the circle. When you pivot, when you're sizing each other up, I just kept doing that. Wouldn't engage, and then she just said, "Screw it, and she did a roundhouse, hit me right in the bridge of the nose, broke my nose, and
Damn.
I didn't know at the time it was broke though. But I kept going like this, and he was like, "Man, stop before you make your nose bleed." And as soon as he said that, my nose started bleeding. Blood just gushed everywhere, and that's when I found out she broke my nose. So she, um, so that kind of got me to the point where, you know what, you can't take underestimate none of your opponents. You always got to be prepared.
Hmm.
Whoever. So she changed my thought process. That was the first time I've ever got hit that hard in the face. And I said never again. That was not fun. So we got that in common, man. We had
Yeah.
an we had that one fighter that got us motivated. So now as a black belt, you know, that test is not easy
Yeah,
to
it's
become a black
really.
belt. So how was your well first, how did you feel when you accomplished that goal to become a black belt?
Man, when I accomplished that, that was everything. I felt that, like, man, wow, 6 years, almost seven, and that's really young to get a black belt. Like, really young. I have friends that were doing the black belt test that were 12, 13, getting their black belt, and I'm 10 getting my black belt. Usually that doesn't really happen. Like, the
Yes.
lowest probably was 11, 12. That was like a normal age, and 11 the youngest to get a black belt. 10, they say 10 is like crazy to get a black belt.
Yeah, and that's what you're one of one at that. You got to be a special breed to get a black belt at 10 because that test is woo. Not it's not for everyone. I put tell you like that. So anyone that has a black belt, you better show them respect because they earned that. And Mr. Sandman's gonna tell you why. So tell them how that. So give them a. You don't have to go into complete detail because there's a lot to go over for a black belt test.
Yeah.
But just give them an idea of what you had to go through for that black belt test.
Well, it was it was hard, first of all, really hard. And we had to do, like, the main thing was self-defense. It was like your chokes, your bear hugs, which is like when you hug somebody over the arms, and all that stuff. You had to defend that. Those are like the real life problems. And then the problems that you'll find inside of a competition, that was, we'll make a circle, and we'll have one guy in there the whole time, which is mostly me. And you'll have everybody in the circle will have to fight you with no break. You're fighting, you're fighting, you're fighting, you're fighting until it reaches the end. And then you go, then the next person, and you fight all the round, and you get like no break. I did that 2 times, 3 times, and everybody else only did that once because we had an uneven number. So, yeah.
Having phase testing, son. Phase
So,
testing.
yeah.
Phase testing. 6 months.
Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. We kind of glitched out. Can you give me a one in the chat if you can see us? Give me a one in the chat if you can see us. Um,
Yeah, they said yes.
Jessica Jessica said yes. Okay. I mean, see that black belt driving that black belt test was so intense, man. Then it cut off the internet for a second. So go ahead and pick up where you left off. We were describing the circle, and you were in it.
Yeah, so it was like a thing where you have 6 kids in one circle. We had four of them, and and like I said, one kid in the middle had to go around the whole circle. And I had to do that 3 times with the older kids, like the 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, while the kids my age were going against their age. But since I was so good, I had to go with them, like the really old kids, not really old, but older kids.
Older kids.
And it was
Yeah.
really tiring. As you can see in one of the videos, it was me. Oh, don't stop! Don't no more street fighting. That my dad probably sent you. Yeah.
Okay. We're not taking calls yet, so don't click on the link in the chat yet. Mr. Nick Cruz, we'll bring you back later. Um, no, we had someone come in the studio. They clicked the link for the studio. Not yet, Mr. Cruz, not yet. Um, but yeah, you're right. It is intense in all areas of martial arts. I was in jujitsu and just taking a test for my yellow. Well, when I was taking my test for my yellow belt when I was younger, we had to go against, when we were doing the sparring, 2 and 3 people at a time, and that was just for the yellow. So
Yeah.
I already know for the black belts, we had to go up. We had to go up against the senseis. Um, but I was a
One
little
time.
bit older than yeah, but I was a little bit older than you. I was about 14. So,
Wow.
but we had to go up against the senseis. They're like, if you can't hang with the senseis, you don't deserve a black belt, and they went in on you. And your defense, first thing they do is test your defenses, and you had to, defend just like you explained. So it's not
Yeah.
easy. And then you had 3 days of the grind where you're just conditioning, or they're running you through the ringer like you described. So it's not easy. Sorry, there I go getting off track again.
Nah, it's
Um,
fun.
so
Yeah.
let everybody know how you prepared for that black belt test, because it was more than one day, right? The test was more than one day, right?
No, it was only one day, just really
Oh,
long. Yeah.
already long. Oh, they tortured you guys. Ours
Yeah, we had
we
to
we
run
had
around.
fi- we had 5 days at least.
Yeah.
We had 5 days, but it was not easy 5 days, man. I'll tell you that. But maybe because I was older, I don't know. Um, but how did you prepare for that black belt test?
Training every day. It's really easy. Talent doesn't bring you that far. Training brings you farther. Same.
6 months. It was 6 months.
Don't worry about that.
We're
Yeah.
not, guys. The Be Ready Sports podcast is not haunted. You guys heard 6 months. It's not haunted, guys. We're not haunted. You're not
Yeah.
going to see nothing moving in the background, I hope.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Um,
but training every day for 6 months is
intense.
yeah.
Yeah. When you become a pro, that's what you're going to be doing when you have your fights. You're going to be training like that for your opponent, um, 2 and 3 months in advance. But man, you'll get to that point. You'll get to that point. So, speaking of the training schedule, what is your training schedule like during the week?
Well, you wake up, you know, chill with the family a little, and then go to training. It's 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, even, and an hour when I don't have anything else of just nonstop training, legs, upper body, weights, punch in the bag, squats, medicine ball, everything that you can think of. And I would drink very little water, but it is good to have hydration. But I'm just trying to push myself to the limit. Limits.
Yeah, he's making up new words, y'all. Disclaimer. Limit. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, man, that's an intense training schedule, man. So yeah, to be a combat athlete, everyone you guys see that y'all talk about on the daily works their butt off a lot. So Uh, so some of these guys do 2 and 3 days, 2 and 3 days a week. Some of these guys are homeschooled because their training schedule is so intense. So we're just introducing you guys to the world of combat sports. It's a no, whole nother world, and it's not for everybody.
That was
It's
only
not for
just
everybody.
home training. And that was just only home training. We have boxing right after that, football after that, coming back at 9 o'clock, eating and going to bed, and doing it again. And weekends, it's 2 hours a day. And then
So
after
rinse.
that, yeah.
hmm So it's rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. So let's talk about. You do have some accomplishments though. You are a back-to-back state kickboxing champion, and you are 2024 PCL national kickboxing champion. So your hard work is paying off. So tell everybody about those accomplishments right there.
Well, like I said, training to get there, training to win. And in the fights, you're like, man, you gotta get ready. Like you're fighting, this is big fight, and also it's based on points. Our league is PCL Premier Champions League, which is it's based on points. So every time you win first place, you get a certain amount of points. Last place, a certain amount of points. It's always based on points, and my points was 600, but I was tied with a kid. It was 600, 600, and I was in second place. And if I didn't do my next tournament and won, I could have been last place if I wanted. And I just needed to do a tournament. And if I would have gotten, and if I would have never done that tournament, I would have been last place. 1 point would have gotten me high. But yeah, we were tied, and it was really hard. And if I would have never did that tournament, I would have been top 10. They like bring you all the way down to 10.
Mm.
But yeah, so that's why I trained my butt off every day, and I got national champ.
And it's well deserved, man. Well deserved. Well deserved. So congratulations to you, and you get another one of these. Oh, work. You get another one of those, man. Congratulations, man. We talking to you. You guys are the witness of a national champion on the Be Ready Sports podcast. So kudos to that. Um, but- so what's next? What's next for you, Kevin? What's next on your journey? You
Yeah.
already accomplished a lot in kickboxing already at 10 years old. But what's next on the horizon for you?
My next accomplishments that I want is to be a boxing world champion and boxing national champion. Cause right now I'm doing boxing after I finished karate or Krav Maga. So I really want because nobody likes getting kicked in the head. Nobody. And I love throwing punches. I'm better at throwing punches than kicks. So
Okay. So right now you're in that world of,
yeah.
like you said earlier. Yeah, there you go. So how long have you been doing straight boxing?
um, Probably close to a year for now. About now, a year or so. Yeah, a
Oh, so
little
you
less than a year, but yeah.
you
Uh,
just started.
yeah, my first fight is gonna be in September.
Oh man. Oh yeah, we gonna have to bring you. We gonna have to bring you in after that fight. Back on here, so you tell us about it. I'm gonna have to bring you back on. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Give you that post fight interview live and in color at I don't know what their venue name is yet. We are. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just. But yeah, we'll have to bring you back on and interview you after that fight. So what is the big what is the biggest difference? Well, besides the obvious, um, between kickboxing and boxing. Like, what is a big difference as far as everything, like training, fight preparation, and of course, the fight itself. Well, besides the obvious, kick and boxing.
Oh yeah. The mental part. Like the way you go into a fight is really different. They're two different sports, two different mentalities, two different trainings, and two different ways of throwing hands and feet. So really, it's really mentally different, and it's yeah, mostly it's mentally different. And the mentality of you going into a boxing match and you going into a kickboxing match.
Yeah. So how do you get yourself mentally ready for that transition? Because like because it's a huge transition. I mean, from us on the outside looking in, we don't think it's much. You're like, oh, what are you talking about? All you the difference is you're not kicking. See, that's on the outside. Looking in. That's how we're looking at it. But like you said, it's a different animal, different technique, different strategy that you got to put come in. You have to have cardio.
Oh yeah, a
That's the
lot
word.
of
Yeah.
cardio.
Oh,
You gotta
those
turn into Tyreek.
yeah, yeah, those Mr. Miyagi movies is there's a lot of truth to those. There's a lot of truth to those Mr. Miyagi movies if y'all if y'all looking at it. But but yeah, let me get back on track. But yeah, it's a huge transition for there, and kudos to you for making it, man, because it's not easy. That's why the pros they stick to one. You notice in the pros they concentrate on one avenue. If they're kickboxing, they're strictly kickboxing. They don't switch, and when they want to pivot to boxing, they do that. They just convert over and they stay there until they want to pivot back. But to do that every year,
Man, that's
um,
hard.
it says a lot about your dedication, man. So salute to you, and then we wish you nothing but success out there. And show them again. Go like this again. You see, he's doing very good. You don't see no marks on that face. But let's talk about the other hobbies and everything. So we'll pivot back into your world of combat sports when we do the show and tell. Um, but let's talk about your other. There's other. You spoke about other sports and hobbies that you do outside of
Mhm.
martial arts, karate, and boxing. So remind them of what your other hobbies are.
Football and collecting.
Football. Man, let's talk football. Let's talk about that gridiron. How long have you been on that gridiron?
Uh, about 4 years.
4 years. And football, what do you prefer, offense or defense?
Defense.
Yeah, I
Always.
like the way you said it. He was like defense. He said that. Yeah, he said that with some vigor. Defense, man. All right. What position do you play on defense?
Middle linebacker.
Ooh, that's a big position, man. That's the quarterback of the defense. That's like the Ray Lewises, the Patrick Willises, the Brian Urlachers, all those top guys. Being a good middle linebacker gets you in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, that gets you in the Hall of Fame. No, but what is the one thing that you like about a middle linebacker, except besides smacking running backs in the head,
Oh man, that's what I was about to say.
smacking those running backs around, huh?
Yeah, it's my dad. It's like a generation of football players. My dad has been a defensive coach. He played defense, and now it's on to me. And I love defense. I love the feeling when you can hit somebody and you get high fives for it. Same thing as fighting. It's like I love the feeling when you're just punching somebody and they get beat up and they're like, "Good job," instead of, "Hey, don't do that."
or or when you make contact and you hear, ooh,
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
yeah, that is the biggest thing in both of those sports, man. You hear that clack, ooh, you get that from the audience. That's pretty cool. Um, so what is your biggest who is the biggest inspirations in football?
Ray Lewis and my dad.
My man Baltimore, that one when you said Lewis, he's more Ravens fan. Like that guy.
Well, I love
Yeah,
the Ravens, but yeah.
this guy right here. He said with the name like Sandman, I hope he's putting guys on their behind. Um, you wanna tell him? You wanna tell him?
Yep, I'm gonna be putting those people on their behind.
That's why he gets that nickname. Um, but it started in football, right? How you got the nickname?
The nickname was because, the Sandman drizzles a magical sand to put people to sleep. Well, when you be tackling somebody, they fall down, and when you tackle them so hard, they look like they're falling asleep. So yeah, same thing with
Just put him.
same thing with
Yeah, that's
fighting. You knock somebody out and they on the ground, they look like they're sleeping.
man. That name fits you. Um, that name fits you, man. So when y'all when yeah when y'all Sandman, y'all know who it is. This guy right here. But but you're all about putting people to sleep, and you're also a very intelligent young man. Um, you take your academics pretty intense, just like you do your training. So let everybody know how you're knocking out your competition in academics.
Well, I have this big book of science that I usually read. It's right next to me. Um, I always practice my math, practice my schoolwork right before tests. But I'm also very intelligent when it comes to uh, memorizing, because I can study things one time and just say, "Oh, I know it already," and I pass this test within 100. But some other kids, they're there for hours and they still don't know what to do. So my my own self comes with that too.
Oh, okay. I forgot what it's called. What is it called? I wish I had my co-host Sarah here to tell me. It's like having Chad, help me out. What's that term when you have when you have that type of memory where you read something one time and then it just sticks with you forever? Um, my co-host usually here. Shout out to my man Carlos. Usually would tell me a photographic memory. Yeah, that's what it's called. So you have a photographic memory.
Yep. I guess.
That's pretty. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Um, when I was younger, yeah, it was. That's how I got through mine. Really didn't study and flew through school. So that's pretty cool. But you're a national. But you're with the National Honor Society right
Mhm.
now.
Yeah.
So that's is huge as getting a black belt. So uh, so tell us a little bit about that. becoming being in the National Honor Society?
Well, it's really hard to get in there, of course. Um, you have principals from other school coming to see you get your awards and many other things that comes with it. Like, man, just to be in it is like they call you a nerd, and like that's not a nerd. That's knowing what you got to do. I'm already set up for life. I got the academics, I got the sports, and I got the mental. So yeah.
Man, I'm gonna say it because I know you're not gonna say it because you're a very humble guy, very chill guy. But for y'all calling people that are the National Honor Society nerds, hey, don't judge a book by its cover because you might run into that one so-called nerd that'll put you to sleep with the nickname the Sandman. So be respectful, man. But and don't worry about that either, Kevin,
Oh
because
yeah.
it's always the people that don't. It's always the ones that don't accomplish a lot. Come cause you those names. The ones that are at your level or above you don't have time for that because they too busy elevating. So don't let it bother you, Kevin. Just keep elevating, because like you said, your future's set, and then
Yeah.
that's all that matters. But we take pride in you being in the National Honor Society and being an honor roll student. We take pride in that. So um, you're local to us, so we're gonna keep in contact. Cause we're gonna do something for you for that. Okay. But it's gonna be a surprise. I can't spoil it. I can't spoil it. And the internet has receipts, so I can't spoil it. But speaking of your academics, what is your favorite subject and why?
In school,
Yeah.
um, science.
Mm. And why science? Besides the fact that um e- and besides that everything makes sense sometimes.
Science, because when you do science, it's not like math where it's like the normal thing where, oh man, math. But to me, when it comes to science, it's like, oh wow, this. When you realize something that you never knew, it's like, did you know the saying? You learn something every day.
Hmm.
This is like, it's like that when you go to school. My science teacher, Shay Farrell, um, she's she's always teaching something new at school. She's always, yeah, like it's there's infinite possibilities when it comes to science. Like you could, there's so much stuff that about about that I don't know, you don't know, all of us don't know in this world yet. And and how do you figure that out? Through science. That's why I love science so much.
And teachers are underrated and underappreciated. So give your science teacher a shout out.
Shout out to Shay Farrell.
Shout out, shout out to you, man. Teachers are underappreciated, man. Um, all you guys that are in it for the right reasons. Emphasis on the right reasons. Shout out to all you guys, all of you teachers. But we went through a whole lot. Um, but there's one last thing that we're gonna talk about. Um, that we're gonna talk about Mr. Sandman. Not only because you do a lot with all your training and everything, but how do you juggle that being in a gifted class and being in a member of your debate club? And I
Oh,
can and I can see that, boy. Boy, you in the right arena for debates right here on the podcast.
yeah.
So, um, so how do you, so how do you, so how do you juggle all of that?
Um, it's man, it's really not that hard. People say, "Oh man, I don't have enough time for this. Why am I even doing this?" Me, you have 24 hours in a day. I do an hour of working out, a lot of hours with your family, an hour of studying, and an hour of doing whatever else activities that you have. You have so much more time even after that to play video games, to do your hobbies. It's not really that hard. You just got to squish it all in into one day. And if you keep doing that every day, sometimes I could say, "Man, I've been doing this for a lot. I'm going to take a break." Let's say I've been working out for I don't know, a month and I'm getting really strong, really buff. I feel like, man, I'm kind of tired. Today, let me take a break. You deserve that break. But same thing, school. Debate, I do a debate where you have to memorize the story. Same thing with in the chat, photographic memory. It's I read a story once and I got it. But there's people that are like, man, reading the story. Wait, what was page 26? Reading the story. What was page 26 again? And they keep, but me, I could go read a story once. I'm done. I got it memorized. I'm fine. Me, when it comes to any other activities, I'm fine when it comes to memory. Like, and me personally, for everything I do in school, combat, football, and any other activities, I just thank God for it. He helps me with everything. Without God, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Amen to that, man. And just listening to you speak, man, it's pretty cool to sitting back and this. I almost shut my mic off and let you finish the show. Man, it's awesome hearing just listen to you hearing you speak and articulate yourself. Man, it's like I'm not even interviewing a 10-year-old. Man, it's like I'm talking to a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. That's what it feels like I'm talking to right now, man. I want to do a business deal with you right now, man. That's no, I'm being serious. It's like talking, yeah, it's talking to you is like I'm not talking to a youth athlete. And
Yeah,
it's like I'm talking to a very mature young man that has this, that has a bright future, just like you said. So, man, cool. Kudos to you.
yeah. I've been called
Kudos.
that a lot. I've been
What?
called mature a lot. I've been called by teachers. Man, here's a tip for everybody. When me in school, always say what's up to the teachers because the teachers are what get you through everything. If I would be mean to my teacher, I wouldn't be in the National Elementary Honor Society. It's my teacher who gets me through there. It's all the teachers. They give your thoughts about you, and they're like, "Oh man, he's kind of mean here," or "Man, he gets straight A's every single time. Man, he's really mature. I think you should put him in right now, right now, right here, right then, right now." And the and I always tell the teachers, "What's up? How's your day? How are you doing?" And like, what? Students don't tell me that. And like, my day's good, and I always like being the kid who you could tell anything to him. I'm like a therapist, kind of, where where they could tell me, "Yo, I got this and this," and I'm like, "I got you," and I put it in a file in my head with my photographic memory, and I'm like, "I got you." And there's a there's a meme of this guy, and he's like this uncle who tells his son to do everything. He's like, they call him Uncle Fred. Kids over there call me Uncle Fred
Uncle.
because I help them with everything. Uh, like I'm always next to them. If they're like, "Yo, I need help," uh, I'm there and I'm like, here, I can help you with this. Here, take advice. My friend was like, shout out Austin. He told me to shout him out today. Shout out to him. He was like, oh man, I want to get strong like you. I want to be like you. How do I do that? He's like, you just gotta work out every day. You have to have the passion of whatever you want to do in life. You get me? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's pretty cool. Man, I appreciate you giving everybody that world advice, the world advice, giving them that advice, man. That's pretty chill. That's what's up. So, and I also thank you for killing the stereotype uh, that all fighters are airheads. Thank you for killing that stereotype because you're far from that. You're far from that. You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause they see Mike Tyson when he's a very intelligent man. By the way,
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah, I
Tyson
know.
he just expressed himself. He just expressed himself that way. But a lot of people would be like, "Oh no, he's this, that, and the third." Like no, Muhammad Ali is another very intelligent, very
Yeah.
intelligent man.
Yeah,
These
they're my
fighters are
favorite
very
boxers.
intelligent. Muhammad Ali. Yeah, I was about to ask you that later. Who was your favorite boxers and everything? We was gonna get into that, but that's pretty cool. But yeah, all these guys are very intelligent.
Oh, you're glitching. You're glitching.
Y'all better lock in, lock in.
Yeah, you're glitching a little. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
kind
this
of hard to
internet,
hear.
man.
It's
It's
okay.
internet's going crazy today. I have to tell it to lock in. I have to tell it to lock in. But yeah. A lot of these fighters are very intelligent, and Muhammad Ali was on top of the top because he manipulated his opponents and got them out of their head before the fight even started. So that's what I liked about him.
Yeah.
So, but let's get into your the favorite part of the show, which is the show and tell. Woo! Yeah, because I can do that Q&A with you all day, man. Because you're very good at expressing yourself, and you give a lot of knowledge, man. This podcast will be 3 hours long
Alright.
without uh, and without giving out the knowledge in your head. But let's get to the show and tell, man. The fun part that everybody loves. So what we're gonna do is I have a few photos here, and I'm just gonna show them, and then you tell it, and then you're gonna tell us about it. Pretty
Alright.
cool, right? And then later on, then we'll talk about how Imam and Ali inspired you, because we're gonna say that toward the end because that's gonna be the main event right there. You like see what I did there? Main event, yeah, yeah, yeah. Combat fighter, main event, yeah. You see what I did there? All right, let's get it. All right, so the first one we have
Oh,
is
my hair looks
whoa, that's the
long.
long haired Sandman. So give us a tell us who's in here taking in this picture with you.
Shout out to Sensei Abreu. He is the one who has made me into the champion. He has been there from the start, ever since I started, ever since I've joined. So yeah, he's been there always. Um, so man,
And what is that you're holding right there?
my certificate of uh of me getting my black belt, it's made out of metal. It's literally right there, right now.
Oh, yeah, you'll get it shortly. You get it shortly when we do when you show them your awards and everything. So So long haired Sandman got the black belt.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you. I gotta ask you, Big Kev. Yeah, I called you Big Kev. Why'd you chop off the locks, man? Why'd you chop it off?
Oh man, I was trying to go for a new look, uh, and I'm not gonna lie, I like this look so much better than that. I just realized how long my hair was right now.
Yeah. But let me ask you in the chat, and I'll give you my opinion of which look I like for you going forward. But chat, let's say give them which look do you guys think the Sandman should keep from now on? Look for number one for long hair Sandman that's in this picture, or number two, short hair Sandman that's on the screen with you right now. So go ahead and vote. Do, 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 do. But you know what I think you should keep um, permanently going forward.
Okay, we got two.
Yeah, we got
Look
two.
at. Okay, I can't.
You know what the one I think you should keep?
Which one?
The one you got now. I like that. I like that. I like that look better.
Same, bro. I don't have to like go like this no more. Just to move my hair out the way. My teacher used to yell at me because I used to go like this to move my hair out the way, and it kind of shifts your brain a little when you do that. It actually hurts your brain. So he's like, "Don't do that." And I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "It hurts your brain." I'm like, "But look how long my hair is."
You're like, I'm trying to get this thing out of my face. But it looks like the chat agrees. So it looks like you're keeping that one, Kevin. All right. And this is you again with the same certificate. This the day of you getting your black belt, right?
Yep.
Um, so shout out to you, man. Congratulations again. And you ready for the next one?
Mhm.
All right.
Oh,
So
state champion.
let's talk about these certificates here.
I have
Um,
those.
so that's the Premier Martial Arts State Champion, and
Mm.
oh, that's the one you got back to back.
Yeah, this is the one that I got back to back. But this one I didn't get like two certificates. They just the first one they give you a certificate and a shirt, but the next one they just state champion. Like they just call you state champion, but they don't give you a certificate and stuff.
Okay, but we know you're a back to back state champion because you got back to back state champion written all over your face. You know, state champion when you meet them because their aura is different. It's like that's when that state championship that changes you. All right.
Oh
Oh, who's this little guy?
man, that was me when I started.
Look at that face, y'all. Look at that face. Look
Damn,
at that
dad.
face.
Damn, dad. Why'd you send that?
No, he didn't. You know you live, and everybody heard that, right?
Oh.
My man is comedy. So tell us about this. Tell us about this, man. Tell us about this, Kev.
Okay, so that is a different type of fighting, which is Goju Ryu. It's like you have some of it is soft techniques, like not soft, but like more like the cooler techniques that you do the flying kicks, and you have the hard techniques, which are the punches, like the ones that hurt more. Instead, so that's Goju Ryu. So yeah, the one that I got my first degree in is Krav Maga. So it's a whole different thing. It's a it's a Israeli military martial arts which combines techniques from various martial arts like Aikido, which is wrists, kickboxing, which is punching and kicking, judo, which is ground techniques, karate, American, and the wrestling, which is same thing, the one WWE. Alright.
That's it, man. Now, I don't want y'all seeing y'all jumping off of your house trying to drop kick each other and everything. Thinking you over here doing. Don't do that. But give a shout out to this nice young lady that's in this picture with you.
Man, I forgot her name. Not gonna lie.
Uh
It was so
oh.
long ago.
Oh.
Man, that was so
I think we
long
should move
ago.
forward.
Yeah.
I know. I think we should move forward. All right. Let's give it.
Oh,
Oh,
this
there he is again. That's medium here. That's medium here, Sandman, right there. But,
yeah.
let's talk about this award here and who's in that picture with you.
So the national championship award. Oh, yeah. Uh, that guy is the one who runs everything. He, we're like best friends. We, um, of course, because he supports me and I support him. But he runs the point system. He runs the national champion, state champion stuff. Yeah. So yeah, those 40-year-olds who are getting national championship and top 10 for real.
And there you are, 30 years younger than him. Getting one. Shout out to you. And I saved the best for last. I saved the best for last for you, Sandman, because you're my guy. So you ready? You
hmm
probably know. You probably know what's coming to the screen.
I
Um,
don't
if
get. I don't know which one it is.
if you want to go grab it while I put the picture up, go ahead. It's pretty big.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to go grab it while I bring this on the screen, go ahead.
Oh,
So you can talk about it all at once.
uh, oh man, all this is gonna fall.
We don't want that to happen.
Cool, got it.
I think he might need a lifeline.
Ah.
Yeah,
Oh,
disclaimer. This is the Sandman's favorite picture. So
oh.
there we go. Yeah. So
Oh man, this
let
even fit. Ah, there you go.
yeah, that thing's a giant. So go
3 feet.
ahead. So go ahead and talk about this one, man. Go ahead and talk about this one.
Man, this one. All right, so there's a video that my dad might have sent you. I don't know if he did, but it was me and this kid. I won. The trophies are back there, but I won first place in one of them and second place in the other. Because the second place one was because I was too aggressive in that fight. I was too pushy, but like I was like running at him, throwing punches, and but the then next fight I see him again. He's here, and the trophy is this. So I'm like, man, I really gotta pick this up. But then this time I sat back, and then this is where the famous comes in, the side kick.
Hmm.
Hiya, the
So
the
you
the
kind of
one to
you.
the face, and yeah, and I remember I did one to the face, one to the chest, and then one to the neck, and then I slid out. Uh,
So
yeah,
you hit him. So you hit him with a Ryu. You hit him with a boom, boom, boom.
yeah. No, wait, that's not Ryu. Ryu does a Hadouken. It's Chung Li.
Chung
Like,
Li. Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
have the game here.
Shit, Street Fighter. Shout out to Street Fighter. I got my Street Fighter for Street Fighters mixed up. He's the one that does that level kick that you were describing that you did
Yeah.
to him, like boom boom boom. All right. Yeah. My bad. I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So yeah.
Man, I can see why this is your favorite one, man. That is a very cool story, man, and it was very intense. You were this from the way you describe it, you were this close to not getting it. So you challenge yourself. You changed your game plan. Okay, this it didn't work the first time. Let me readjust.
Oh
And you
no, these
said,
were two different tournaments. So
yeah,
the
yeah,
one
two different.
video. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
but what I was describing is you knew that the fighter that you were going to fight to get that trophy, you fought him before.
yeah.
And,
So I
and
knew his like next move. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So you changed your strategy and you brought
That's why.
home that.
That's why I be using my photographic memory.
Yeah, I heard it. That photographic memory. All right, that's pretty cool, man. We gonna have to put that. We're gonna put that.
Holy
Well,
Jesus.
no, don't drop it. Please don't do that. Not on the Be Ready Sports podcast. No, not for real. Don't drop that, man. You work too hard for that, baby. But what we're gonna do for you, Kev, is on the 50th episode, we're going to. We finally have our custom intro done by my god brother. Shout out to Travell Richardson and Beats by the One Production. So in the 50th episode, we're going to debut our new intro with our new intro song, which is customized to us. And what I'm going to do, man, because you're my guy, you're family now, we're going to put this photo in the intro so everybody
No
can see it.
way.
Yeah, we're going to
That's
put
so
this in.
cool.
Yeah, so every time somebody tunes in for every episode from the 50th ongoing, they're going to see
Wow.
this.
That's so cool. Thanks. That means a lot to me.
Yes, sir. You family, man. So, getting on the subject of your awards, then, before we show the last part, which is your videos, um, show them a little bit. Some of you don't have to show all of them. Show them some of the awards that you've obtained over the years.
Okay. Well, here are some of them. Oh.
I mean, had to adjust his neck. Now, if you want to, you can highlight a few for them.
This one. There's a few awards that meant a lot to me. This one. Oh, I got her name now. The girl,
Uh,
Victoria. This award was very special to me because I lost the first round. I lost the second round, and it was two more rounds. And I'm like, damn, I gotta pick it up. And I remember me crying. My dad was like, come on, let's do this. Come on, keep distance. And I'm like, okay. I won the next round. I'm like, I did it. But I'm still crying. And bro, I won this. This is my biggest medal I have out of all these. And man, when I won that, oh man, I started crying so much. Man, my dad and me, we just started crying. It was like the craziest moment. And he's like, dude, you gotta stop crying, bro. We're in a karate tournament. And I'm like, thank you, bro. And they put this over my head, and I'm like, wow. And this one means a lot to me. And then, of course, again, this one. Uh,
he's gonna show
because
you. He's gonna show it to y'all again. It means that much.
and
But
and then I have awards. Did my dad send you? I have a question. Did my dad send you me doing drama? Like My
Uh,
dream.
n- no, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. So I did drama, and you know Beauty and the Beast, right?
Yep.
We did a play in front of 500 people, and I was the Beast.
Uh oh.
And they didn't give me the best award, but it was an award that also means a lot to me. This one. It's really tiny, but yeah, this one.
That's what's up, man.
And my
Uh,
science teacher was the one who was my director.
oh, so that's another big thing, man.
And my
I
teacher
love it.
was the second director. So yeah, and I think I got one more award that meant a lot.
Okay. So,
This
so you guys in the chat, you see why this episode, no matter what this episode was going to happen. Y'all see why? Like this
wait,
dude is
actually,
special. This dude is special.
two more awards.
And hey,
Maybe
this is all you, man. This is all you. This is your episode.
this one. This
Oh,
one.
you got the football one there. There you go.
This was the game I became the Sandman. This one.
Oh, story time, y'all, story time. Yeah, tell
It
us about
was.
how you became the Sandman.
It was because I remember I was the worst kid on the team. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I mean, I was. I don't even. From the way you look at me then and the way you look at me now, you would have never thought this change would happen. This glow up would happen. So it was a game where my we went and I'm like another game of sitting on the bench, and then my coach says, "Damn, our safety got hurt." He's like, "Mm, "Kevin, go in." I go,
He said
"Me?"
it. He said it just
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. I'm like, "Me?" And like, "Yeah, go in." I go in, I make a tackle. There's a video. It's like, and my dad's like, "Yeah, yeah, Kevin, what? Oh my god, I can't believe you did that. Yeah, yeah." And I do it again. He's like, "Good job, Kevin. No way. Good job, Kevin." And man, and oh my god, I hear it from downstairs. So yeah, this. And then like in the photo that you saw, the Goju Ryo certificate.
Oh yeah, when you were 4.
And then the best one of them all, the first degree. I have the black belt somewhere. It's up there. That, and then the certificate.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First degree black belt. Y'all know. Pretty soon he's gonna be a 10th degree. So don't. So that's not
I'm,
the end for him.
I'm gonna take a photo of me, long hair, and then short hair.
Yeah,
So
send
yeah.
that. Oh yeah, send that so we can do a before and after.
All right.
Yeah, and have your dad put it side by side.
And then
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
this is not an award, but when I got this is so have you? Oh wait, I forgot. Have you met any boxers or anything ever?
Well,
Like,
Floyd Mayweather, but I didn't get a chance to speak to him. He, the
well,
dude,
every
he was
boxer,
surrounded by his security.
but every boxer has one of these. It's where this lets me fight. If I don't have this, I can't fight. And if I don't have this, I'm an anonymous. Nobody will know me ever in the boxing world. I would only be known in the kickboxing world. It's not like I sign up for a tournament in kickboxing and I just go fight. It's you need this. This shows me everything. And then you got long hair. Sandman right here. But so yeah, and the guy who was giving them out, like so you could fight, was a fighter. So I got his autograph in there. So yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool, man. I gotta say, this is the best show and tell we've ever had. The best show and tell we ever had. But you ready to get into your footage?
Mhm.
All right. So let's. All right. So let's bring them up. Bring them up. Bring them up. All right. Let me make sure. Are you serious? I could have done it this way instead of doing all. Don't you hate when you're live and you realize I couldn't. I wasted your time earlier because I didn't have to do all that. All I could have done was just load it to the screen like this. Duh. Things you find out going live. But all right, we're gonna show your first video. This is about 46 seconds long, and then we'll get your reaction to it. Okay? You may be able to talk through it. You may not.
All right.
Um, but the only thing I say that you be able to talk to, but I'm not sure if they'll be able to hear you over the effects of the video. But let's get it.
One, two, three. One, two, three, four. Okay, yeah. Over here. 30 seconds. Hard punch. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Inteligente, Nati. Side stay. Yes. But you look good, man. Keep training, all right?
Yes, sir. And you know why I love doing it this way. This is my favorite part of the video. Let me see if I can get it. Uh, oh, here it is. You're gonna be like, Coach, why is this your favorite part of the video? Can I get it to stop where I want it to? You know, there it is. Yeah, I know you're probably like, why is that your favorite part of the whole video?
Why is it?
Because man, you 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 look like either A, you were like done with today, or B, you just looking like extremely savage right here. The way you were stomping up those stairs. So it was either one of those two things. He was like, I'm done, but I'm not gonna quit, but I'm mad. Or you're just looking very savage right there. So walk through this video with us. If
All
they're not
right.
knowing what type of bag that you're punching, go ahead and educate them.
That is a like heavy bag, but like or a smaller heavy bag though. Because you might have seen the normal ones that they look like a pole,
Yeah.
but these are like more egg shaped, and their heavy bags are filled with sand. So yeah, this is my first time doing boxing. Um, Shout out to the two people that were there. Was Luis Pabun, Palomino, and boxing coach, his boxing coach, Eric El Tigre Castanos. It's kind of hard to say. Yeah. So he's like a really good boxing coach, like really, really good. He teaches like world champions. Him.
Is that him right here?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I didn't know, guys. The Lord works in mysterious ways.
glitching. You're frozen. Okay. Okay. What I was saying was shout out to Louis Baboon and boxing coach Eric and Tigre Castanos.
Are we still live?
Yeah, we are.
Oh my goodness, girl! Oh, I thought it killed. I was like, it better not have ended that live. I was gonna be so mad. I was gonna be so mad if it had ended that live right there. I'd have been. I was. Oh. All right, let's get through this. Let's get through this, man. So I don't. Uh, let's let's get through this. Let's put this video back up. Okay, let's get it back. Okay, so we were talking about your trainer.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name because I don't like butchering people's names. Um, so, so, so he's been very instrumental to you, and I know you, despite this. Am I good? Yeah,
A little bit, a little bit. You're kind of freezing.
I mean, testing 1 2. It's good.
I can't hear you.
All right.
All right, now we're good. Now we're good.
We're good. Okay.
Yeah, now it's working. Now it's working.
All right. Every time I make this comment,
Kevin, try to remember the videos and what you did.
Okay. So to keep you guys good, all right, he's back.
I don't know what's going on, y'all. I think I should get to the next video.
Yeah.
I think I need to get to the next video because I don't know what's going on with this thing today.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get to the next video. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Get ready.
All right, wait, time. Set to get start. One, set, start.
Oh, weapons.
Oh.
5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish.
Go, Kevin!
Mohawk kid. So we didn't even, so that was your weapons video, man. How cool was that?
Okay, so that was a lot of weapons. So some of them you might seem, well, that wasn't the best weapons, but I could see better. But those weapons are like each belt rank of weapons. Like sometimes you might see two comma videos, like the one of me doing the stick with the like sharp thing. And I have it here, but it's like downstairs. But it's called a comma. But like that was I was in something called the demo team, which is a team that specializes in only weapons and they do crazy tricks with weapons. And I was like a yellow belt during that. That's like the beginning of karate or Krav Maga, I meant. So yeah.
Oh, so you was pretty young in that video.
Yeah. That was mostly young. Some of those weren't even like what I am at now.
Okay.
And what I am at now is a lot more talented. So yeah.
Man, you
Those
Chad,
yeah.
he still, he think, he puts himself at a higher standards right now, so that's why his response is like that. But Chad, he still looked good in that video, right? Give him one for yes, two for no. I think he looked stellar in that video. What do y'all say? Give him a one for yes, he was stellar. Two for two for no. You agree with him? I don't agree with him. I think he was pretty cool in that video. You're too hard on yourself, Sandman. All right. While we waiting on them to, you keep talking like a champ. All right. While we waiting on them to vote, Sandman, I'm gonna bring up the next video. Ready?
Mhm.
All right. Here we go. Let's see that again. Whoa. Why you do the little man like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something that you might backtrack because there was there he had nobody to fight in his range, but they told me to fight him at 10%, and I don't know how to fight at 10%. I don't know how you fight at 10%. I only know how to fight 100% and 200%. I don't know how to fight 100%. I'm at 10%. So he was like, so I'm like, oh, so you want me to go like 50%? She's like, no. How about 30%? He's like, no. 20%? She's like, no. 10%. Like, how am I supposed to fight a kid? Even a yellow belt, I could go at least 20% on him. So, but he was talking smack before.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, no. So I did that to him. And then after the fight, when I beat him, he hit me in the back of the head. Like he was like I was walking back to my corner, like to get my award, my rings. They're up there. I'll show you one of them. They have a dragon on it. To
Oh.
get my rings, and he hit me in the back of the head. And I really wanted to go back at him, but I stayed. I kept my composure.
Glad you did. Glad you did. But let's finish this. Let's finish it. But I had to rewind that because I was like, woo, right on the chin.
Yeah, good job. Yes. Good job. Good job, Kevin. Way to go upstairs. Oh, breathe. Kick. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Round kick the body.
Kevin, there you go.
That's it.
There you go. Good kick. Open spot again. Lead, Kevin. Good job, Kevin. Do it. There you go.
Woo! Look how many rings you got on that finger.
Yeah. So that fight was a really fun fight, actually. It wasn't one of those serious fights like the national champion one. or the one with the big medal. It was one of those fun fights that you go to a competition and like, oh, I know I'm gonna beat everyone. I know I'm gonna get first place. So you just mess with them most of the time. So yeah. Um, the kick that you also saw there was one of my second favorite kick, which is a fake. So it's where you kick to the body and then they block to the body and then their face is always wide open. It's not like they're gonna know that you're gonna do it, so they're gonna go like this or go like step back and come back. They're gonna expect you to do a body kick. And then I go for the head. And it's also illegal to kick somebody in the back. You're only allowed to kick somebody in the back of the head.
Oh,
So
wait. So they allow you to kick them in the back of the head, but not the back?
yeah, that's why I usually fake to the back and then go to the head. But yeah, and the side kick was the iconic.
Man, them sidekicks cut you in half. See? MG says 1. So stop being so hard on yourself, man. Yeah, I told you you was good in that weapons video. All right, let's get into the next one. Now, you can actually talk through this one.
All right. So, shout out to Kilborn. He is my competition coach. He's a former UFC fighter.
Yeah. Shout out to the ex fighters, man, giving back.
Yep.
You know, training the next generation.
Yeah, his name is Jacob. His nickname is the Killer. And his last name is Kilborn. Yeah.
The killer training the Sandman. Nothing can go wrong there. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. So this was just a highlight of some of your training videos. Pretty cool that you was showing this. You know, 'cause I know training is private.
Yeah.
but it's pretty cool that you're showing them a glimpse of what your training looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where that come from, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, let me bring up the next one. I didn't even have to waste all that time doing all this convert. I'm mad at myself, y'all. I'm mad at myself. So we learn something new every day. All right, let me get ready to the next one. I think it's the same one.
Yeah, that's the same one, just edited. Like with music and stuff.
No. All right, y'all, since y'all have seen this already, let me... Oh, okay, let's be on the next one. Here we go. What was up with the running start?
Okay, so that is for more like distraction. And like nobody's gonna expect you to run up and kick them at the beginning. They're gonna expect you to say go and then chill and then go in. Not for you to come running in with a jumping front kick. You get me?
Yeah, that's what you did. I was like, whoa, that was... But it worked.
Hey, watch your control. Hands up. Sit down. Back up.
Body, got kick.
Guys, come on. Control.
Got kick.
Roll. 6,
There you go.
4, 3, 2, time.
Good job, Kev. Good job, Kev. Good job, Kevin. There you go. There you go. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. There you go. There you go. The counter. body.
Two, two, two things. I saw the attack, and then the second time I heard your dad say, "Will you get out of there?" And you went low and came back, boom, and connected. Two things that I like about that fight. But man, that one was intense. You guys were going at it.
Yeah, that was like more of my recent fights. Same thing with the Pan Americans. So yeah. Well, when you show them the video.
All right, let me get. Okay, I got the next one ready. You ready?
Mhm.
All right, here we go.
I don't want to see sloppy street fighting. I don't want to see that. Get up. New person, go. New person fighting, go.
Hey, who's fighting today?
Don't be sloppy. Clean it. Clean.
No, you're not fighting.
Figure it out.
That was your black belt training. I mean, your training for your was that for your black belt test or?
No, that was the black belt test.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that when you said it was realistic, that was realistic. He just grabbed you like you're engaging one guy, then he grabbed you from behind and took a cheap shot at you while he had your arms, and you just turned around, and was like get off me. Man, that was pretty good. Cool that you that you shared this. I'm not gonna go into in depth about it because you talked about it earlier. But there you guys go. You saw it in action. Like that is not easy to do. With all that chaos, three guys coming at you. All right, we got two more. Two more. All right, here we go. You ready?
Mhm.
Yeah, this is like more training. So this is boxing training.
Yep. So this is boxing now.
I think these are the ones that caught my attention. These are actually on your Instagram.
Yep.
Like I like how you attack and get out of there. You attack and get out of there.
Oh man, I had to learn that the hard way.
You got tagged?
No, it was that I would be in there the whole time and I'll get so tired that I couldn't even fight the rest of the fight. Oh man.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. You wear yourself out throwing punches. Oh, no, yeah, so you learned that strategy.
Yeah.
But that's what I like. That's what I liked about this, especially here. I'm gonna show the one without the headgear, so they can see. Like I'm gonna try to do it slow mo. Like boom. It's not working. They can't see it. But look. Tag. You see, I don't know if they noticed the head movement when your trainer was throwing those jabs and right on point.
Yeah.
You were like,
Yeah, that's where I get that us from.
That was pretty cool. All right, last one. I'm about to bring up the last one. All right. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's get it. Yeah. Yeah, that's you. Was that Victoria?
Yes.
That's all your accomplishments over the years. Pretty awesome. See, parents save everything. That's pretty cool, man. Parents save everything. And here's your
Yeah.
favorite. And let me see. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Stop. Stop. Doesn't he? Doesn't he look famous right here? Or is it just me? Doesn't he look famous, y'all? Like that look like that look like he looks really famous right here. Uh, can't think of that actor's name right now to save my life. But if y'all know who I'm talking about, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. He looks very famous right here. Like you just about to go on set and do your thing. No, I'm just messing with you, Sam, man. But you do look famous. But shout out to you, man. A lot of accomplishments, a lot of cool, a lot of cool things, man. We learned a lot about you today um, through your Q&A, which was the longest Q&A we've ever had. But you had so much to talk about, man. It was pretty cool, man. You're top in everything: martial arts, boxing, classroom, honor roll, football. When you got your nickname from, drama. You doing, man? Whatever you put your, you do, man. You do well in,
Yeah.
even in being interviewed. Uh, so what's next? What's next to talk about? And we went over a lot.
Okay. I have a really big list of shout outs.
Go ahead, man. Give your shout outs out, man. Give your shout outs.
Shout out to my trainers and coaches. Okay. God, without him, I wouldn't be the person I am today. My family and friends, mom and dad, for always supporting me. My mentors, six-time world champion Louis the Baboon Palomino and Sensei Abreu at Premier Martial Arts Weston. My competition coach, former UFC fighter Jacob the Killer Kilborn. My boxing gym, my my boxing coach in Miami at Raul Madrino and Juan Arroyo at Brawlers Box in Miami. Comedian who got me into boxing, Flava Lava. Frank Flava Lava. Boxing coach, Eric El Tigre Castanos. My football team, Hialeah Hurricanes 11U, Coach Sanchez and Coach McRae. Also, my present and past teammates and coaches. And my friends. Also, all my present. Oh, yeah, I already said that. Okay. Thank you guys at Be Ready Podcast for having me on the show. Yeah.
Oh man, that was awesome, man. I love all your shout outs, man. I had to put you on widescreen, man, because so they could see you while you reading out your list. That was pretty cool. Tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
You can find me on Instagram and YouTube. Instagram, Kevin the Sandman, and same thing on YouTube.
Well, I'm gonna put your YouTube in the description, so send me the link, and
Alright.
I'll update that in the description. But his Kevin's Instagram is in the description, and if you watching on your smartphone or tablet, you can just one touch, click the link, and you go straight there.
Yeah. Better
So that's
watch me on my Instagram account than my YouTube. I only have like two things on there. But
we
yeah.
got. Oh, we gonna. Hey, don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna get with him Um, and we gonna get that YouTube up and running. We gonna get that. I'm gonna teach. I'm gonna work with my men and get that YouTube up and running. You can't be a fighter without your with a dead YouTube, man. You got to get it going.
All
All right,
right.
so I'm gonna get with you, man. You're close by me, I'm gonna link up with you and get that going. Okay.
All right.
All right, y'all. Wonderful, wonderful interview today. Um, Normally around this time we'll take calls and everything. Um, but I done kept my man on here for close to 2 hours now. Um, we're gonna call it now, but we're gonna bring him back. We're gonna bring him back for sure. We're gonna do a part two where he can talk to his audience. Coach T says keep this podcast for the next 10 years. The new future champion. Oh, yeah. Let me go through some of these comments. Says Kevin kept on talking like a champ. Oh, that must have been when my internet was messing up. Sandman, yeah, he's a savage. All right. All right, guys. Remember, like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you like what you see, subscribing to the channel, helps us grow. And you also see every time that we come live, and hit that notification bell. We won't be live again until next week. Next week, we have Austin Phillip on here, and then we have our AAU panel next Saturday. So that's something that you cannot miss. You cannot miss next weekend. So we won't be live again till next Friday, y'all. I know. Oh, we were loving to seeing you every day. No. We'll be back on next Friday.
Oh man, my cousin's up.
Make sure y'all share this video so more people can see this interview with the Sandman, and like it up so YouTube will push it out more. All right, and also if you want to subscribe, if you want to donate to the channel, it's coming across the screen. Well, that's our Instagram, Be Ready Sports Podcast. I did tell Cruz I was gonna let him call in. And remember to donate to the show. You can cash app it at $Coach T HBA Academy. And also I'm gonna get with Sandman too, so we can start a sponsorship for him. Because being a combat athlete is not cheap. So I'm gonna get with the Sandman. We're gonna work on a sponsorship with him, so we can get him some sponsors as well. So if y'all want to sponsor the Sandman, just hit us up, and we're gonna work that out with his people. Okay? Yeah, he didn't know anything about that, so I just sprung that to him just now.
And
So we're gonna get that. Go ahead, man.
I have one more shout out. My cousin's on here, so I want to give a shout out to Maya, Milo, and the rest of my family. Okay? Shout out.
Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to family. That's one. You say I must say your mom did a great job with your. Oh God. He's on the look part. Sandman back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. We will bring Sandman back on here, but for now, I'm gonna keep this. Uh-oh. I think the internet is saying, man, in the show. The internet's saying in the show, man. Come on now. Now I'm going to count this out. But like I said, we're going to bring him back real soon. So y'all stay tuned. We keep you updated when we're gonna bring the Sandman back on. Are you down with that, Sandman?
Yes, sir. I want to be
All
back
righty.
in this.
All right, y'all. Remember, we're doing the wrap up, so don't go nowhere. All right,
Okay.
3, 2, 1. To be ready,
You have to stay ready.
y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we out.